was Muntik na Kitang Minahal by the company. So guys, we're gonna start sa ating live program na Dear Mr. DJ para sa ating love letter tonight. Yan. Jude, pakibigyan mo tayo ng kaunting background music para naman ganahan tayo magbasa. Ayan, pinlay na po. Pinlay na ni Jude yung ating background music. Thank you guys. Welcome everyone sa aking programang Dear Mr. DJ with Master Simpleman. Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, ang Dear Mr. DJ is all about love letter. Yes. Dito po binabasa natin yung mga letter na sinend sa ating social media account, sa lahat ng ating mga social media account ng mga love letter sender natin regarding sa kanilang love story of their life. So tara, basahin natin yung ating letter ngayong gabi. Which came from Emily. Yan. English yung ating love story ngayon. Okay, tara, basahin natin yung kanyang love letter ngayong gabi. Dear Mr. DJ, I never thought I would find myself writing to your program. But as I sit here tonight, listening to one of the songs that shaped my childhood, I feel compelled to share a story that has been etched in my heart forever. My name is Emily, and this is not just a love story. It is a story of the greatest love I have ever known. A love that was unconditional, selfless, and pure. The love of my father. Growing up, my father was my hero. He wasn't just a man who provided for us. He was the glue that held our family together. I remember how he would come home from work, exhausted, but still carrying enough energy to scoop me into his arms. We would laugh as he spun me around the living room, my tiny feet dangling in the air. My mother would smile, shaking her head at the two of us, knowing well that bedtime would be delayed again because I'd refused to let go of my father's embrace. On special nights, he would put on his favorite record, Luther Vandross' Dance with My Father. That song became our ritual. He would take my mother's hand and twirl her around the living room, their laughter filling the house like a beautiful melody. And then he would turn to me and lift me onto his feet, letting me dance with him as if I were the most important person in the world. In those moments, I felt safe, loved, and invincible. I grew older. Life changed. The dances became fewer, and my time with my father less frequent. I got busy with school, friends, and eventually work. He understood, of course. He never demanded my time, but looking back, I wish I had given him more of it. Then one evening, everything changed. It was a rainy Friday night when my father left home to pick up my mother from work. I was at home studying for an upcoming exam when the phone rang. The voice on the other end was unfamiliar but urgent. Is this Emily? There's been an accident. Your father, you need to come to the hospital. My hands trembled as I rushed out of the house, my heart pounding in my chest. When I arrived at the hospital, my mother was already there, crying uncontrollably. The doctor approached us, his face filled with sympathy. I'm sorry. There was a collision with a truck. He fought hard, but we couldn't save him. I couldn't process the words. It felt like the entire world had come crashing down. I ran into his room, hoping that somehow this was all a mistake. But there he was, lifeless, unmoving. My father, my hero, was gone. The grief was unbearable. The house felt empty without his laughter, and the world seemed a little less bright. I found myself sitting in the living room late at night, staring at the old record player, longing to hear his voice again. Then one night, as I was going through his things, I found a letter tucked away in his favorite book. It was addressed to me. Emily, if you're reading this, it means I'm no longer there to remind you in person. But, sweetheart, life is meant to be lived. Don't drown in sorrow. Keep loving, and most importantly, dance. When you hear our song, don't be sad. Just close your eyes and remember the times we had. I'll always be there, right beside you. Tears streamed down my face as I clutched the letter to my chest. And at that moment, I did something I hadn't done in years. I played our song. As Luther Vandross's voice filled the room, I closed my eyes and let myself remember. I pictured my father spinning me around, our laughter echoing through time. And though he wasn't physically there, I couldn't I could find him with me, just as he had promised. Mr. DJ, I am sharing this story tonight, not just for myself, but for anyone out there who still has the chance to hold their father close. Time moves too quickly, and we often take the people we love for granted. If I could go back, I'd dance with my father one more time. I'd tell him how much I love him every single day. But since I can't, I honor him by living the way he taught me to love, to love, and to keep dancing. To anyone listening tonight, if you still have the chance, don't wait. Play that song, take their hand, and dance while you still can. Thank you for listening, Mr. DJ, and thank you, Dad, for giving me a love so great it will last a lifetime. Sincerely yours, Emily. Ayan po guys, yan ang ating love story for tonight. Thank you for joining me sa lahat po ng mga nakikinig sa atin. Sana po naibigan ninyo ang ating love letter tonight. Bigyan natin siya ng kaunting pagpapayo. So yung payo ko po sa kanya, sinusulat ko na para hindi na ako kumain ng masyadong maraming oras. Dear Emily, first of all, thank you for sharing such a deeply moving and heartfelt story. It takes great strength to put into words the pain of losing someone so dear to your heart. Your father was not just a parent, he was your hero, your safe place, and your guiding light. And through your words tonight, I know that his love will live on, not only in you, but in the hearts of everyone who had listened to your story. Losing a loved one, especially a parent, leaves a wound that never truly disappears. But what I hear in your story, Emily, is not just grief. It is love. A love so powerful that even time and distance cannot erase it. Your father gave you the greatest gift a child could ever receive: unconditional love and treasured memories that will stay with you forever. To everyone listening tonight, let Emily's story remind us of something truly important. Never take the people you love for granted. Time moves quickly, and we often assume we have forever to say the things that need to be said, to make the memories that truly matter. But the truth is, we don't know how much time we have left. If you still have your father, your mother, your loved ones, take a moment tonight, tomorrow, or the next time you see them to tell them how much they mean to you. Hug them a little tighter, call them even when you're busy, and cherish every moment. Because one day, those memories will be all you have left. Emily, your father may no longer be here physically, but he is not gone. He lives on in the love he gave, the lessons he taught, and the memories he left behind. And every time you hear Dance with My Father, every time you close your eyes and remember his embrace, know that he is still with you, watching over you, guiding you, and dancing with you in spirit. Thank you, Emily, for reminding us of the power of love, family, and the importance of never taking a single moment for granted. For everyone listening, if you still have the chance, don't wait. Play that song, take their hand, and dance while you still can. Until next time, Mr. DJ. So guys, ayan po yung ating love story tonight. Sana po ay naibigan nyo yung ating magandang story from Emily. So tara pagbigyan natin yung kanyang theme song para sa kanyang love story ngayong gabi. This is Dance with My Father with Luther Vandross.